Okay, mate, I know we were expecting some new developments to come through, but I'm afraid to say that some of them have failed quality control. We're going to need to tell the team what to redevelop via the R&D screen.
It's the longest track with the shortest name. Plenty of thrilling high-speed corners here to get to grips with during practice at Spa-Francorchamps.
They told you about the new parts that have come in from the factory, right? Well, they're all fitted and good to go. I hope they do the trick. Track is wet right now. Feel your way around the conditions before you start pushing the car. Okay, in these kind of conditions, you're going to be driving into a lot of spray when there's a car ahead of you. Pirelli's full wet tyre can shift around 65 litres of water every second, and a lot of that's going to end up on your visor. With that in mind, make sure you give other cars plenty of room. There's no need to risk the car too much in this session, okay? I'd take a set of intermediates in these unpredictable conditions.
And that's it. Practice is officially over. Until next time, goodbye. High-speed straights, heady elevation changes and dramatic corners. What is there not to love about today? It's qualifying day here at Spa-Francorchamps. With qualifying wrapped up now, we have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race. Welcome to this visit to the Ardennes countryside. Spa-Francorchamps hosted its first Grand Prix back in 1925, and this historic track is loved by drivers and fans alike. And us here in the commentary box too. So it's a warm welcome from the Belgian Grand Prix. Spa-Francorchamps then, a historic 19-corner circuit with a lap distance of 4.35 miles. There's over 100 metres of elevation change here, and with long stretches of the lap spent flat out, a good top speed will be vital for success. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. World champion Max Verstappen starts from pole position, and it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Sainz, Fernando Alonso, Norris, Russell, Hamilton, Perez, Oscar Piastri, Stroll, Albon, Zhou, Bottas, Gasly, Sargent, Magnussen, Ocon, Tsunoda, Ricciardo, and Nico Hülkenberg rounds off the grid. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway. And alongside me today, former Formula One driver and former world champion too. See, told you I'll give you a big intro. Anthony Davidson, hello. Plenty to talk about when it comes to Max Verstappen at the moment. He's on our screen, so let's talk Max. Now, we had great fun watching them win last time out. What a great victory it was. But can they carry that into today's race?
It's the important one, isn't it, Crofty? You've done it once, can you do it again? But, you know, if you start believing in yourself and the confidence starts to build, that inner confidence is what you need. And you can carry that through to future races, including this one, and you set that ball rolling. That's the critical thing that they're looking for here. And I believe if you've got that first race win or a win at any stage, it can start to roll with you in a good way.
Keep on him, he might make a mistake. Okay, we're hitting the rated limits on the MGU-H. The power unit is going to be more prone to overheating. Okay, Max, we need to save some ERS, so let's use all the techniques you know about to charge it up. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 2.5 seconds. The turbocharger's on its last legs. Let's try to keep mileage on it to a minimum. Okay, well, it wasn't to be this time, but not to worry. There's a long way to go in this race, so let's focus. Okay, this is your final lap of the race. Accumulating somewhere on the MG UK. To manage this, we're going to need to lower our ERS deployment mode.
Yeah, well, we took a while, but win is a win. We take it. Good weekend.
The checkered flag is out. We're going to be hearing that Dutch national anthem again because it's victory for Max Verstappen.
And it's always good, Crofty, to get that momentum on your side, and it's really good for your confidence as well. The more confident you are, the further that can take you.
The drivers are en route to the podium as we speak. What a fantastic win for the Red Bull team. They've performed exceptionally today, keeping us firmly on the edge of our seats throughout the entirety of the race. Congratulations to everybody at the team. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time out? Be sure to join us once again as we continue to bring you all the excitement of Formula One.
Okay, mate, I know we were expecting some new developments to come through, but I'm afraid to say that some of them have failed quality control. We're going to need to tell the team what to redevelop via the R&D screen. That's the programme complete. There's some decent data, although far from optimal, and it could still be worth running it again.
Sadly, it's time to say goodbye as free practice is over. However, we'll be back shortly for more Formula One action. Just look at that sea of orange. No surprises if I tell you we're here in Holland at Zandvoort for the Max Verstappen celebration party. It's a quick track and perfect for high speeds, high stakes qualifying. Welcome along to the Dutch Grand Prix qualifying day. Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix. For years, the passionate Dutch fans have been easy to find trackside in races across Europe. Here this weekend, it's even easier to find the Dutch fans as they have a race to call their own once again. A warm welcome to all of our viewers in the Netherlands and around the globe, of course, as we get underway for the Dutch Grand Prix. 2.6 miles then make up a lap here at a very wet Zandvoort circuit, where some tricky braking zones and sudden drops can make it all too easy to slide off into the gravel. 14 corners overall, a 678-metre main straight. That will provide the best chance for overtaking. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. And it's Fernando Alonso alongside. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Norris, Sainz, Leclerc, Oscar Piastri, Russell, Albon, Bottas, Perez, Stroll, Hamilton, Joe, Magnussen, Hulkenberg, Ocon, Ricciardo, Gasly, Sargent, and Yuki Tsunoda. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today. And alongside me in the commentary box today, former racing driver herself, Naomi Schiff. Plenty to talk about when it comes to Max Verstappen at the moment. He's on our screen, so let's talk Max. When you look at their season so far, especially against their teammate, it's not gone well at all.
Absolutely. And one thing is for sure, this driver is not going to be enjoying the feeling of being this far behind his teammates. So the motivation will be there. But what they've got to do is put the challenges that they've had behind them and just trust in their ability. They're in this position for a reason. They've got a car that clearly does perform. So they've got to just dial it back a little bit, trust themselves, and get those results in.
Right, mate, I know it's your home Grand Prix, but I want you to treat it like any other race. Let's not make any unnecessary risks, please. got a lot of spare energy, okay to use your overtake button. That was far too aggressive, mate. Clean passes only. We don't want a penalty. Okay, Max. It's good to get your elbows out, mate, but come on, not like this. Let's keep it clean, please. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Okay, really, really good. You hit that target nicely. There's a long way to go in this race, so let's keep it clean. Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
Yeah, good job for that. Yeah, I think they were just a tiny bit too fast today, but good point still.
Here comes the checkered flag. All eyes on the car approaching. Your winner today, Fernando Alonso.
And just as a cherry on the cake, they've got the fastest lap point too. Just another one in the bag.
The Aston Martin team will be very happy with today's performance. And of course, the final results. Another display of excellent driving and excellent teamwork. And a well-deserved first-place finish. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action, and I can't wait to see what's next.